Welcome. I'm Kim Villarosa, principal of Salem High School. Thank you for being with us today to celebrate this wonderful occasion. This is truly one of my favorite days of the entire school year. I would like to recognize and welcome the following Salem staff members joining us for this special occasion. Our name readers, Ms. Brenda Bellinger and Mr. Bill Keith. Our senior class advisors, Kelly Osborne and Zach Summit. Our teachers, Dr. Sean Jackman and Andy Lehman. I also want to recognize the faculty and staff who are working behind the scenes to make this afternoon's event special. Paul Bird, Molly Burr, Mark Hausen, Haifa Muffson, Amanda Richardson, Debbie Roshevitz, Kristen Shanks, Matt Shepard, and Brenda Smith. We owe special thanks to our fantastic security staff. I especially want to recognize Mr. John O'Connor, who is retiring soon and working at his last graduation ceremony after dedicating 30 years to Plymouth Canton Community Schools. I also want to thank our valued school resource officers and outstanding maintenance team for making today's celebration an enjoyable event. Parents, guests, faculty, and staff, please stand and welcome the graduating seniors from Salem High School's class of 2024. remain standing for our national anthem, sung by our Plymouth Canton Educational Park Combined Choirs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you. Please be seated, everyone. At this time, I would like to welcome and thank our special guests, our Superintendent, Dr. Monica Merritt, members of our Board of Education, Patty McCoyne and Cheryl Picard. I'd also like to welcome our Executive Director of High School Education, Mr. Hal Hurd III, our Executive Director of Elementary Education, Dr. Denise Lilly, our Chief Human Resources Officer, Mr. Abdul Madyoun, our Chief Finance and Operations Officer, Ms. Jill Menick, Chief Academic and Innovation Officer, Ms. Bethany Rail, Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Mr. Kurt Tiskowitz, and our Assistant Superintendent of Student and Family Engagement, Dr. Liz Vartanian-Gibbs. I'd also like to welcome our Salem administrators, Mr. Tim Beckler, Ms. Angel Lett, Mr. Derek Southwick, and Mr. John Wright. At this time, I am honored to introduce Dr. Monica Merritt, Superintendent of Plymouth Canton Community Schools.
Greetings to the members of the Board of Education, our distinguished educators, staff, proud parents, family, and friends, but most importantly, the proud graduating class, Salem High School 2024. Congratulations, you made it. Now here at P-CCS, we always talk about the importance of having a village. So graduates, I'm going to ask you to join me at this time to give your village, your family, your friends, your parents, a well-deserved round of applause for the support along the way. I tell you, it is such an honor to be with you all on this beautiful day to celebrate your accomplishments. To the graduates, let me say first, you are absolutely amazing. You are amazing. I know you probably think I say this at every graduation, and I probably have said it a few times in the past, but I will say, through my 9 years as a superintendent, I have not seen or experienced a year such as this year. The recognitions and the awards our great school district has received, they come weekly, sometimes daily, and many of these accolades have involved many of you graduates here in this room. You have set the bar high for all future PCEP graduates, and we again are so proud of you. Graduates, as you step into the next chapter of your lives, whether you have plans to move on to a college or university, join the growing number of young people to attend a career or trade school, proudly serve our country in our military, enter the workforce with a job or an internship, or just take some time off to figure out what you want to do with yourself in the future. Know that you carry with you the hopes and pride of your entire community. Embrace those opportunities ahead with courage and with optimism. The world needs your ideas, we need your passion, but most importantly, young people, the world needs your leadership. As you embark on this new journey, I encourage you to remain curious, stay true to your values, and continue to seek knowledge and understanding. The world is ever changing, and your ability to adapt and grow will be crucial in navigating the challenges and the opportunities that lie ahead. Graduates, my challenge to you today is to never, ever be afraid to take a chance on a new or a different idea. Dream big and be confident. You have proven that you are flexible, you are creative, and you are determined, and we have seen this day and day again throughout your high school years. Now, young people, take that next challenge, go forth, and change the world. And when times get tough, and I promise you that they will, I want you to think back on your times here at P-CCS. Think about your favorite teacher or your favorite staff member, and ask yourself, what would Principal Villarosa say? What would Miss Lett ask me to do? What would Mr. Howson, how would he solve this problem? Or how would Miss Osborne inspire me to look at things a little differently? So no matter who that teacher or staff member is, maybe here at the park or at one of your elementary or middle schools, just remember what they have taught you, and I am certain that you will tackle any challenge that comes your way. I say all of this because I am confident in you. You are all innovators. You have been well educated over the past 13 years, and you are ready for this world. Class of 2024, your future looks mighty bright from here. Use your gifts and your talents wisely. Go forth and make a difference in this world. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Merritt. I am now pleased to introduce the Salem Senior Class President, Mai Wa'abi.
As a society, there's a lot of people we have come to admire for their ability to not only change themselves, but to invoke change in others. The way we think, the way we work, the way we are. I found a quote said by Oprah Winfrey which goes like this: "The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude." And that's what the class of 2024 is. 2024 is the class of change. A group of students who have not only been a proud example of the word change, but also an inspiration for the years after us to follow and take lead by. As the class of 2024, we have experienced each year unlike the one prior. From freshman year zooming by to walking across the stage today, surprisingly not still masked up. We were the first class to enter high school amidst the peak of the pandemic, the unknown staring us down as we entered a world of technology. Day after day, we mindlessly stared into blank screens as we racked our brains, trying to accept the loss of infinite time and freedom presented in the summer of 8th grade. However, as we got into the rhythm of high school, as it should have been, we began to find our people and drive. We became more actively involved in our communities. We went to homecoming and danced the night away. We dreaded taking tests and celebrated the days when school was canceled. Thank you, Dr. Monica Merritt and Brody Klein. We appreciate the seemingly endless stream of snow days, but fear has a way of creeping back in. Lockdown is something all of us will carry in our memories, and I'm sure the name itself brings back memories for the students here today. A connection we all have to each other. Huddling in our classrooms, comforting one another, we learn to appreciate the presence of each other. You can feel how the change manifested in the way we see and the way we respect each other as friends and strangers. Junior year brought normalcy back, our first normal year. Finally, the school seemed to be settling back into its ways before 2020. Dances, football games, and clubs finally boomed back into their former glory. The effect of COVID still weighed us down as we were wary of the rapidly approaching SATs and college application seasons, but we didn't give up. This brings me to our senior year. Excitement ripples through every step we take toward our futures. You can feel it as the sun shone upon us during the senior sunrise. Sure, college applications took a little pep out of our step, but the idea of last outshone the harsh reality from fully settling in. Senior sunrise to prom, the events we had only dreamed of began to become realities. School was finally funneling down, except for my fellow international baccalaureate classmates. This graduation serves as a reminder of the hardships that seemed to hit us, wave after wave, but we got through together. This class was united in its drive for change, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. Each and every one of you is going to change the world if you put your mind to it. I'm sure we all learn the importance of positive outlooks when facing sacrifices. I wanted to leave this off by saying, anyways, don't be a stranger. I'll miss you, class of 2024, and can't wait to see the change you bring about for the world.
Thank you. I am now delighted to introduce the senior class speaker, Resham Chaudhary.
The best graduation speeches are short. Thank you for listening. I'm kidding. As much as I wish I could do that for the sake of you all, I think it's worth taking the next few minutes to relive the past 4 years, both the good and the bad, and to realize that today marks a win for all of us. Good afternoon to all that were able to attend today, from our esteemed faculty members, proud parents and siblings, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Resham Chaudhary, and I'm excited to welcome you all to Salem High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2024. It is an honor to be able to stand in front of you all today. As we gather here today to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, I know it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and the nostalgia of this moment. We reflect on the memories we've made, the challenges we've overcome, and the friendships we've developed along the way. But amidst the joy and sentimentality, it's important to remember that this day marks not an ending, but rather a new beginning. Graduation is often viewed as the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. It's a transition point from childhood to adulthood, a threshold where we leave behind this level of academia and step boldly into the unknown terrain of the future. While this transition may be daunting, we always have to remember that it's also filled with boundless opportunities and limitless potential. For some of us, the path forward may seem clear and well-defined. We have our sights set on specific goals. Maybe it's pursuing further education from Eastern Michigan to Harvard, or studying abroad, or entering the workforce, or the military, or maybe even becoming a social media influencer. However, for many others, the future may appear uncertain and ambiguous. Just know that no matter what you decide to do after leaving here today, it won't be the end of a familiar chapter, but the start of a new one filled with endless joy. The unspoken truth is, none of us truly know what lies ahead. Life is unpredictable, filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. But through this lies the beauty of the journey. It's not about having all the answers or following a given path. It's about embracing the uncertainty, seizing the opportunities that come our way, and charting our own course. I have confidence that 4 years ago, none of us had any idea whether we would be here today or not. The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted our lives in ways we could have never imagined. We never got the proper beginning to our high school years, yet still we were able to make the most of it. Whether it was building up the courage to walk on the path through a snowstorm, being stuck in a lockdown and having to pee in buckets, walking in late to class with that white tardy slip, and oh God, I could go on and on about this, but those 11:59 deadlines. Ultimately, The point is to recognize that we were able to overcome the trials and tribulations of high school. After we leave this room here today, our time at Salem High School may become a distant memory for many of us. But I want to remind you to never forget the experiences you had here, because what you've learned and grown from over the past 4 years will forever stick with you. I never found high school to be easy. It was never the 4 years I imagined them to be. But I know that I'm not the only one in this room today who feels like this. We all went through some sort of struggle, whether together or alone. The important thing is we were able to overcome these challenges. It was a struggle, but the most valuable lesson I took from the last 4 years is that your struggles make you the person you are today. You are unique, and you forever will be. Don't be afraid of what lies ahead. Find solace in the unknown. No matter what your past holds, just know that what your future holds is even greater, because you have one life to live, so live it. Those difficulties that you face in life are what make life memorable, because one day you'll be able to look back and recognize all that you were able to overcome. Leaving here today, I hope you all become the most unstoppable versions of yourselves. The pandemic, the online learning, the personal struggles were not able to stop me or you. Here we are, all together, as we close this chapter of our lives. I know that what I thought was the end was simply just the beginning of something great. I think we all have others to thank as well, those who offered support when the days got to be too much for us. To my parents who are here today, I owe this moment to you. Thank you for enduring struggles and sacrifices to give me this wonderful life. Standing on the stage today, I praise your courage for coming to a new country and starting a new life for the betterment of your children. To my teachers and staff for the unwavering support, always reminding me to look at the positive side of every obstacle. To my friends and fellow classmates who stood by my side, making my high school experience one to remember. And to my little brother, who I know is going to get mad if I don't mention him in this speech. As we begin to paint the next few years of our lives, let us remember that the end of our time here is only the beginning of something remarkable. It's a chance to reinvent ourselves, to follow our dreams and pursue our passions, and to make our mark on the world. It's a blank canvas waiting to be painted with the vibrant colors of our dreams and aspirations. As we proudly wore the colors blue and white throughout our high school years, we can proudly remember what it was like to be a rock. So, my fellow graduates, as we bid farewell to this chapter of our lives and get ready to open a new one, let us do so with courage, with determination, and with an unwavering belief in ourselves. Let us celebrate the victories over the challenges we once faced and take the ones that will come our way as opportunities for growth and learning. Most importantly, let us never forget that the end is only the beginning. As a very famous individual once said, everybody wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. Congratulations, Salem High School class of 2024. Keep on winning. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. I would like to again welcome our Plymouth Canton Educational Park combined choirs to sing Song to Tradition. Thank you to our choir directors, Jennifer Newman and Jonathan Lunenberg, our piano accompanist, Stephen Lynn, and our choir members. The Board of Education will award diplomas to the graduating seniors in just a moment. Before we begin the introductions of our soon-to-be graduates, I would like to take a few minutes to share some thoughts. To the graduating class of 2024, I want to express my heartfelt congratulations. Each one of you has demonstrated resilience, determination, and a relentless pursuit of excellence throughout your academic journey. As you reflect on your time here, remember the lessons you've learned both inside and outside the classroom. Embrace the fact that you have had the opportunity to learn from each other and that you have a diversity of perspectives in life. Graduation is not just about looking back. It's also about looking forward with hope and anticipation. I have 3 of my own children that have graduated from high school. Today, I want to share some advice I gave them when they graduated from high school. First is that you may go different directions than your good friends, but it's important to maintain those great friendships as long as you possibly can. Number 2, never let any person or any situation stop you from achieving the goals you have set for yourself for your future. Number 3, you have parents, family members, family friends, former teachers and coaches that care deeply about you. Never hesitate to reach out to one of them if you need support. When people tell you they are here for you, they mean it. Number 4, sometimes it makes sense to listen to people with more experience than you. Yes, that means the people you think of as old. As shocking as it may seem, we still remember what it was like to be your age and may give you some advice that will help you avoid making some of the mistakes we made. And number 5, when you're in a situation that makes you want to cry, find a way to laugh instead. That was advice given to me by a great friend before I had my first child. It turns out that advice is good for any parent, for a high school principal, and for life in general. As you begin your exciting futures after graduation, please remember everyone's here today is proud of you. There will be challenges along the road to success. Please don't forget you are a rock, and rocks are resilient. Please go forward with true Salem Rock pride. Our school has a tradition of graduating students that continue to be great contributors to our community. That fact is evidenced here today. If you look around the auditorium at many of our staff members and parents that were graduates of Salem High School. Salem High School has such a rich tradition of excellence and pride. I believe it is important to not only honor our current class of 2024, but all the graduates of Salem that came before them. If you are in the auditorium and graduated from Salem High School, will you please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you so much. I am privileged, thankful, and honored to be the principal of the class of 2024. To our families, I want to thank you for the really great young adults you sent to work with us and nurture. To honor your time, we will be calling the names of our graduates rapidly. As excited as you are to hear your student's name read and see your student cross the stage, please respect the students and the dignity of the ceremony by holding your applause until all diplomas have been presented. We want every student's name to be heard clearly as it is read and not overshadowed by cheering for the previous student. I promise when all diplomas have been awarded, we will have the collective opportunity to cheer, clap, and holler for our 2024 graduates. I would like to bring our name readers, Mr. Keith and Mrs. Bellinger, forward, along with our board members, to award the Salem class of 2024 their diplomas.
Rihanna Tamia Boyd.
Jasmine Starr Worthout Chalmers.
Maya Rose Keene.
Abigail May Anderson.
Malavika Adjit.
James Henry Hoover.
Jorwar Singh Gruel.
Mignon Mary Christina Brooks.
Haneen Omar Anwar.
Mariel Celeste Doraname McLemore.
Erin Brianna Brown.
Rena Devarajan.
Sarah Balfour.
Mia Raquel Quesada.
Aaliyah Yasmin Fields.
Malik Siddiqui.
Claire Elizabeth Argust.
Jonathan Burkles Seek.
Caden Maurice Faust.
Michael George Michaelopoulos.
Rasham Chowdhury.
Giselle Marie Torres.
Mai Wabi.
Avery James Teal.
Ella Ford Dipple.
Michaela Ava Kilgore.
Aubrey Michelle Burke.
Emma Blair Main.
Harmony London Ball.
Sophia Poonam Newman.
Miriam A. Ali.
Sireth Kaur Sidhu.
Zoe Boydum.
Zoa Fatima Syed.
Julia Faki.
Miriam Mahmood.
Layla Tennille Crespo.
Saisuria Rakamar.
Doyen Sayami Angel Erumu.
Jordi Ortiz.
Obenlolo Abenfulu Ayambiye.
Elena Lynn Thomas.
Rawan Selah Ahmed.
Trinity Grace Young.
Sabiha Habib.
Martinez Blank Williams II.
Noir Albuquerque.
Jaden Sarvish Kumar.
Sean Douglas Denton.
Joshin Sarvish Kumar.
Aditi Kulkarni.
Aaron Price.
Siobhan Gui Bat.
Sean Michael Peck.
Shruva Kabametu.
Azim Shahid.
Aaron Alexander Broughton.
Alex David Temfley.
Olulolowa Olumbilawed Abinkimi.
Nandini Vakte.
Jasmine Cortez.
Alia Khanum Mulbogle.
Margaret Liliana Fava.
Minnie Wang Win.
Molly Margaret Even.
Jacqueline May Napthan.
Alexandria Joe Dressel.
Nathaniel George Napthan.
Malik Hassan Sharif.
Olivia Jacqueline Thayer.
Sarah Gamo.
Elizabeth Claire Morante.
Abir Hassan.
Mackenzie Simone Scott.
Alexandria Blackburn.
Tyler Jeffrey Ramsey.
Zainab Nisa Akhtar.
Madison Nicole Morrison.
Suna Kazi Bashar.
Sophia Elise McKay.
Hiba Khan.
Bella Rose Randazzo.
Gerline Kaur.
Destiny Simone Parker.
Suhani Mina Guglani.
Aaron Sidney Powell.
Faizan Anwar Karam.
Annabelle Blair Mensch.
Naomi Diakonchescu.
Amelia Pan.
Lila Lee Akins.
Jill Jocelyn Mueller.
Sanvi Reddy Jingle Powan.
Benjamin Swanton.
Abigail Grace Kirkpatrick.
Camila Juliet Soto.
Jennifer Love Krompatik.
Avneet Sukhmeet Pander.
Jacqueline Kaywin Feldman.
Ira Patel.
Olivia Renee Falk.
Fatu Di.
Melina Zofia Cotter.
Kaylin Rajesh Pillai.
Natalie Ann Lorenz.
Matthew Carlos Spico.
Francine Yvonne Brozick.
Anthony Wynn.
Aliyah Hussein.
Lucas Brandon McGee.
Lauren Marie Kennedy.
Alicia Kosar Sheikh.
Estella Rose Bradford.
Maha Altif Syed.
Isi Allen Burgess.
Hannah Sharif Syed.
Madeline Claire Barnard.
Mina Summer Salome.
Matthew Durar Afnan.
Victoria Noel Tan.
Ethan Ford Hunt.
Dia Patel.
Noah William Curran.
Alessia Denise Lepre.
Colin Michael Kerr.
Stephanie Rose Paulus.
Matthew John Dowling.
Mia Appley Spencer.
Frederick Todd Geib.
Nicole Juliana Rousseau.
Rebecca Christine Garvey.
Priya Januk Patel.
Delta Rose Mary Hadell.
Carly Rose Spagoda.
Susan Patricia Kish.
Sanvi Namit Singhal.
Jack Allen Hubbard.
Colin Patrick Laycock.
Azarias DeQuantis Hayes.
Daniel Allen Lanier.
Keith Lavelle Brown II.
Ryan Michael Pablo.
Noah David Evans.
Aiden Syed.
Trenton Robert Graham.
Krish Patel.
Braden Charles Alexander.
Adar Parepa.
Owen Grady Anderson.
Austin James Laband.
Cleary Thomas Allen.
Safa Yasin.
Lucas Mark Gentilia.
Sia Patel.
Addison Kate Furlow.
Niyati Patel.
Lauren Elizabeth Driscoll.
Reagan Elizabeth LaBelle.
Ashley May Hahn.
Catherine Elizabeth Stewart.
Arawi Moonvi Gonzalez.
Zoe Sweet Pea Prosper.
Bridget Elizabeth Brunzel.
Amelia Grace LaPlante.
Aiden Raymond Brunzel.
Emily Sophie Mayer.
Oscar Vincente Bermudez.
Frances Marianne Walewski.
Jack Thomas Henson.
Mallory Rose Messer.
Gabriel Evan Justice.
Sarah Ann Nelson.
Carter Griffith Armbruster.
Elaine Claire Rama.
Carlo II M. Grassi.
Elizabeth Marie Martin.
Owen Joseph Curran.
Ashley Bryn Vladu.
Dane Thomas Gardner.
Zoe Gray Link.
Travis William Dulong.
Jenna Morgan Redmile.
Kaylee Jordan Kintz.
Natalie Shea Palukis.
Morgan Elizabeth Jones.
Isabella Marie Weber.
Brianna Mary Lynn Hodge.
Natalie Denise Tizol Asensio.
Chloe Pillar Erica Grace Beaverson.
Cam Daniel Lindstrom.
Andrew Daniel Konovalov.
John Alexander Telepo.
Saif Hussein.
Samuel Henry Steffes.
Alexander Marcus Jackson.
Hildeus Secho.
Nicholas Ruslin Carlson.
Gent Shaska.
Andrew Cecile Frayne.
Craig Daniel Mangnanen.
Luciano Anthony Fava.
Elizabeth Jeanette LaRue.
Peter Joe Kim.
Laura Catherine Parker.
David Jason Huang.
Gavin Maurice Morrison.
Jacob Matthew Delbout.
Aaron Joshua Smith.
Thomas Anthony Gardella.
Brady Lane Moore.
Eugene Ronald Brown.
Benjamin Lewis Meinhardt.
Aubrey Elaine Kuhn.
Gavin Sean Petzold.
Caitlin Patricia Courtney.
Braden Warner Price.
Madeline Brennan Brugman.
Zaid Firas Tame.
Samara Vanessa Helfman.
Nicholas Mark Natoli.
Elizabeth Margaret Kelly.
Andrew Foister Sharp.
Anika Kotha.
Jeremy J.R. Ruffin.
Maya Grace Boland.
Terrence Rakeith Smith II.
Andrew Dennis Colisveri.
Darius Elijah Williams.
Kevin Kasango Kazadi.
Tyree Jamar Simpson.
Pamela Arahu Ariga.
Evan Alexander Thomas.
Frida Gutierrez Malviz.
Chase Taylor Zimmerla.
Andrew Stephen Kula.
Miranda McKell Sanford.
Connor Montgomery Cunningham.
Jaden Alexander Ortiz.
Jeremiah DuBois Branch.
Eric Brandon Nadeau.
Noah Charlton Bingett.
Sonia Rifat Kadir.
Ian Matthew Aguila.
Michaela Rose Quimby.
Evan Kyle Dietrich.
Joseph Robert Seal.
Presley Ray Albrecht.
Mason Michael Monahan.
Neha Pramendra Kedekar.
Nicholas Ray Runyon.
Lillian Eve Hetzel.
Gabriella Renata Runyon.
Callahan Antal.
Amber Grace Little.
Claire Olivia Hamill.
Brianna Camille Patrick.
Benjamin Paul Gramer.
Diana Naja Lewis.
Tyler James Brezak.
Ava Brielle Zirk.
Josie Rochelle Philman.
Marcus Joshua Lloyd.
Sky Kurtwright.
Zairia Pamela Moore.
Ganeet Kaur.
Grant Jawa Miller.
Rika Anna George.
Simon Michael Weaver.
Kendall Riley Best.
Eugene R. Uku.
Chloe Madison Karn.
Evan Douglas Purefelice.
Sophia Gonzalez.
Elias Jeremy Vidican.
Adharshini Anant.
Nate Timothy Petrosky.
Rishi Jalukar.
Aiden Murley.
Rachel Elizabeth Dudley.
Darren Emmanuel Tanka.
Nabiha Julali.
Abdullah Yusuf Kermani Syed.
Zainab Junaid.
Rahul Rajesh Nanwani.
Aisha Hussein.
Joshua Michael Pratt.
Nikinj Krishna Dixit,
Braden Allen Prevet,
Arav A. Kulkarni,
Avery Iman Petties,
Serene El Nayab,
D'Angelo Robert Sutton,
Jaya Chowdhury,
Grace Elizabeth Ridpath,
Bennett Philip Duenas,
Emma Grace Ramirez,
Carmen Singh Chima,
Ella Grace Ramirez,
Alice Khadija Hadas,
Katie Elaine Pirana,
Zaina Nabel Hamden,
Maria Valerio,
Vian Swadad Kurem,
Jenna Sarah Schultz,
Davian Andre Adams,
Claire K. Martin,
Christian Maurice Bakar,
Brittany Lynn Mandock,
Anastasia Marie Myers,
Luca Stefano Spadoni,
Aiden K. Anderson, Addison K. Anderson,
Ryan Antonio Peters,
Isabel Grace Angela Santo,
Surya Prakash Viramani,
Morgan Grace Culp,
Samuel Thomas Robin,
Bennett Peter Gleneski,
Alex Wang Liao,
Ryan Mazane Kanj,
Asma bin Sakib,
Vishnu Chinny,
Jacob Cagney Mazari,
Neil Kumar,
Rajvi Nalef Mandalia,
Jishnu Shivesh Bora,
Vidi Rami,
Kartik Gulati,
Owen Michael Smothers,
Bahardwaj Gade,
Alexander Luis Uranga,
Japesh Singh Bola,
Mark Anthony Oberto,
Christopher John Baffy,
Gage Edward Matthews,
Zachary Allen Harbor,
Hannah Marie Richards,
Charles Douglas Barker,
Braden Joshua Priester,
Madeline Claire Huff,
Abigail Elizabeth Rozovsky,
Jonelle Brahimi,
Mitchell Alexander Robiard,
Owen Douglas Fabricatore,
Sydney Veronica Taylor,
Maria Lene Cormendi,
Aubrey Grace Trailer,
Cicely Jade Youssef,
Abigail Grace Nabazny,
Alala Ashraf Mohammed Edwila,
Andrew James Novak,
Tojman Kaur,
Anne Michelle Malinowski,
Sydney Maya Sanding Valoria,
Emily Grace White,
Evelyn Victoria Garza,
Kelsey Jean Wicker,
Ayla Joy Green,
Venkat Sabaya Nalamothu,
Anna Lynn Edelman,
Krish Trichanad,
Leah Elizabeth Edelman,
Deepak Mohan Raju,
Alyssa Lorraine Bell,
Alan Donald Zhang,
Adriana Jawad Elias,
Ian David Scaturo,
Rahul Shruti Balakrishnan,
Emma Ryan Patrick,
Julia Kathleen Allen,
Jason Eli Vance,
Liliana Sophia Gumber,
Eze David Ocado,
Allison June Ferrier,
Gavin Jackson Springer,
Kayla Michelle Hill,
Walter Lamar Reese Jr.,
Victoria Fuad Corey,
Anvita Reddy Polaru,
Ana Isabel Grigio Escobar.
Ella Estelle Washnak.
Ivan Gallegos Sanchez.
Sunny Park.
Yvonne, by the way.
Madison Gabrielle Case Sanders.
Ashmeet Urakola.
Lexi Generu.
Arya Apadya.
Montana Marie Guy.
Matia Kwayata.
Madison Battle.
Isa Musa Cray.
Tyler Christopher Barnett.
Gaith I. Belbazy.
Gage Peyton Ellis.
Devin Catherine Young.
Brody Rye Cushman.
Anna Yakel.
Jameson Riley Colby.
Drumil Akshay Patel.
William David Foss.
Arjun S. Sani.
Armando Fadalari.
Abhinav Raghu.
Ethan Edward Delphin.
Rushil J. Patel.
Logan Anthony Burns.
Ayan Musa Mazar.
Elena Nicole Kuhn.
Max M. McMullen.
Jaden Alea Green.
Kaylin Faith Misher.
Mackenzie Jameson Clark.
Akalber Singh Pahal.
Elise Marie Pace Hudak.
Thomas S. Varish.
Nadia Cheyenne Kraft.
Landon Locke.
Trilochan Jaya Dish.
Bennett William Quijano.
Roshan Anand.
Elisha Eric Sizemore.
Abhishek Basan Rajay.
Jonathan William Wiley.
Mustafa Al-Sultani.
Shanik Singh Mann.
Akansh Santosh Goli.
Christian Pete Prinzewski.
Braden Stephen Beatty.
Chase Eric Meredith.
Leonie Anna Sophia Carger.
Cooper Thomas Neustadt.
Mohammed Karmal Ibrahim.
Luke Ryan McLean.
Aaron Russell Burns.
Drew Johnson Schaefer.
Daniel Michael Chiorian.
Kyle David Peterson.
Melody Nam Chuk.
Emma Rose Samulski.
Karinvir Chan.
Anna Lauren Barchek.
Adi Huria.
Tom Olaf Wagner.
Sumanyu Virya Kotala.
Jeffrey Michael Gabbert.
Nikhil Akala.
Noah Gatoffs.
Yash Binji.
Brennan Gabrielle Calhoun.
Rohan Garamella.
Charles Frank Exner. Lakin Tyler Hung.
We are near the end of our program. Students, you will be guided by our administrators to exit to the outside of your row. Parents and guests, please wait until all of our graduates leave the arena floor before you exit. You can meet your student outside the Convocation Center's main doors. Seniors, please stand. At this time, seniors, at this time, it is customary to move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side to signify that you have officially graduated. Parents, family members, and friends, it is an honor to present to you with rock pride the Salem High School graduating class of 2024.